Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. We have company today, but before we start with the clowning and saying goodbye to Dex, we got to talk about Michael K. Williams. We start off with a hug. We need a hug. I don't know about y'all, but when I heard this story about this man dying, this actor, I was like, not Omar from The Wire. Yes, Omar from The Wire, actor Michael K. Williams, 54 years old, and they're saying it could have been a drug overdose. His family is saying it could be murder. They want to know who is the drug dealer? Who's the drug dealer that gave Michael these drugs? He was in his Brooklyn apartment for 2 days. I guess family was like, where's Michael at? He has battled addiction in the past. He's given us some great roles. And I think one of the things that made Michael K. Williams special was his acting, whether it was Omar in The Wire, Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire. If you watch HBO's Lovecraft Country, he played the guy who was conflicted about his sexuality, and he just poured his heart and soul into his roles. He did this interview with Men's Health magazine, and he talked about he started doing drugs in his teens, tried to commit suicide at the age of 17. Michael K. also talked about going into therapy, and he had been in therapy for the past couple of years. How did he get that famous scar across his face? He used to be a dancer in videos, so like Madonna videos and stuff. And there was a fight at a party. He was trying to get away from it. Guy kept chasing him. He asked the guy, "What's up?" The guy had a razor, like between here, where they put it here so that they act like they're doing their mouth, and then they swipe their mouth and then hit your face. I'm not an expert on this. You know I'm a frustrated actress. Okay. That's how he got the scar. They no longer wanted him for dance videos. They wanted Michael K. to be, that thug guy or that bad guy or that tough guy. And he was. He was a very compelling actor. This is an extremely sad story. I wonder, will they find fentanyl? Fentanyl is killing people. It is killing people. It is killing people. They're lacing it in cocaine, in marijuana. People are dropping like flies, and I don't think enough people are talking about the dangers of fentanyl on our streets, because it is here. But Michael K. Williams dead at the age of 54. Such a sad story. I've got company today. Come on round, Dexter, who is leaving to work for the Philadelphia School District. So,
hey guys,
and Toya, Chocolate Divinity, they're popping in. Hi. We're all backed up.
Yes, we are.
Dex, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you guys too. I'm gonna miss you guys on here as well. I love YouTube. I still go in now and read the comments and stuff like that too. I love what you do with YouTube is impeccable, and I've started to make my people do YouTube and stuff like that because of you.
Get out of here. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? My dream was to be on radio. God's dream was bigger. And I never thought that I'd be doing videos. And then when the pandemic happened, and I didn't have them by my side, and I was scared, and someone said, "Why are you afraid?"
Yeah,
so what you do, it's just, I love pop culture.
Yes.
And I love telling you things. Like they saying that Russell Wilson's out here cheating on Sierra.
Not
Whoa.
Russell.
I don't think it's true.
No.
I don't see
but
it.
please, your athletes got to watch these women.
Mm-hmm.
These hoes want money.
Yes, they do.
They want money. And if they get a baby, they've hit the jackpot.
Yep.
They have.
It's some girl who claims she's pregnant by Richard Sherman, who played for the Seahawks, and she's putting all the business out. Well, Russell was cheating too.
Why are you worried about this?
Jezebel.
Don't you hate people? They always got to throw somebody else in. Well, they cheated.
Worry
That means
about yourself.
she's lying about something. Then that means she must not be pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm almost likely not.
But she's messy, and they got to be careful. And Sierra is a Scorpio, and she would snatch her up.
Yes, and she got an army. We'll come for you. Don't play with our CC like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. All the Queen's Men, the Tyler Perry male stripper show, starts streaming September the 9th.
Yes.
All the Queen's Men on BET Plus.
I'll be watching.
You'll be watching? Yep, that's coming up. Mary J. Blige is topless.
That picture. My God.
On a beach.
Amazing.
She looks good. She's 50 years old. I said, well, go Mary.
He can do is crying somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, he should be crying. Kirk Franklin's having problems with his 33-year-old son. Earlier this year, he had to cuss his son out because sometimes you got to cuss your kids out.
Yes, you do.
This is the same one, the same kid.
This is the same one. He's 33 years old, and he went on IG saying his mom is assaulting him. Meanwhile, his mom is in the background.
Yeah.
She's waving and everything, but she's trying to get him to a hospital. He needs to be. Speaking of hospital, the Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife, their battle with COVID. Jackie Jackson is home. She was not vaccinated. Reverend Jackson was vaccinated, but his system is compromised because he has Parkinson's disease. He is currently in a rehab. Our favorite, Rotimi.
Yeah.
What do we call him? The butter pecan.
This was his old personal. What's that? Ultimate
Butterscotch.
personality?
Yeah,
Sexy Nigerian butterscotch.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Our sexy Nigerian butterscotch. He and his fiance are expecting a boy.
Oh, congratulations.
Now, speaking of boy, Cardi B and Offset, beautiful picture.
Yeah.
They just had a boy over the weekend. Shang-Chi, Marvel's first Asian superhero. That movie was so darn good.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
That movie was so good.
I love that diversity is making Marvel money. The money is in diversity.
Oh, God.
You throw
It
people who
is.
aren't, you know.
It is. This the Asians Black Panther, I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm proud of him. I'm
It's
happy for him.
$94 million to cost. They said it cost $150 million to make. It's going to make its money. It's going to be in the movie theaters for the next 40 days, and then it'll go over to Disney Plus. But if you love action and you love Marvel, go see it. You can't leave when the credits are on. So even if you have to go to the bathroom, you do this like the
Hold it in.
Hold it.
Like we did for the Avengers. Hold it in.
Yeah. Hold it in, because they always give you a preview of what's next, and there will be a Shang-Chi 2. I've been practicing my Shang-Chi.
Go ahead, friend.
I feel like you're the only person who says that correctly.
Yeah.
So I watch all these other interviews and stuff, and they'll say it. I'm like, that ain't how you say it.
That's not how you say it. You know what? Because I go on YouTube, I said I'm gonna learn how to say it. Because I will jack up a person's name. We lost Willard Scott, the Today Show weather guy. He died at the age of 87. The joy he would bring in celebrating, with Centenarians' birthdays,
With the
Smuckers jar. He worked at NBC for 65 years. Yep. On the Today Show for many. Our prayers are going out to Scotty from the Whispers. The Whispers did a concert for me in Philadelphia. If you go to my IG page, I have all the pictures. Well, only Lavelle and Walter came out, and everybody's like, "Where's Scotty?" Because we like, "Hey, Scotty." Yeah. What that mean? Scotty is battling pneumonia. Let's keep him in prayer.
Yeah.
Scotty from the Whispers is battling pneumonia, but they say he is getting better. But he could not come out and perform. The Rick James documentary, it is streaming now on Showtime.
Is it? Okay, I gotta watch
You
it.
gotta watch
Maybe
it.
as soon as I get home today, I'll be watching.
The Rick James. Another thing that's streaming is Blood Brothers, the relationship between Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. It's streaming now.
Okay.
Anita Baker owns all her music.
Queen is
Go
back.
ahead.
She is back. She is happy. She is giving us a box set, y'all.
She really told us. She said, "Don't stream this music," and we stopped.
Yeah,
sure
she said
did.
stop. So, did we talk about Janet Jackson?
Not yet.
No.
Not on here. See, I gotta say, I'm doing so many reports. Janet Jackson's documentary. She said, "This is me. Take it or leave it." Is Janet going to tell us the truth?
That's my issue. I don't know.
This is what we want to know. When Sissy Houston called her the bitch that can't sing.
Yes. What did you say? Which you and your mama
What
had
was
said?
your response to that?
Because Janet, you a fighter.
Yep.
How you and Randy had to beat up Joe's girlfriend.
The dad?
How you, they beat her girlfriend up. They beat that girlfriend up.
They got her.
How you had to snatch up Paris
Yep,
Jackson.
we need all that.
Bobby Brown. Was he blowing out your back?
Yeah. Yeah, tell us exactly, because the way it was in that movie, I need your input.
Yeah, she definitely didn't respond to that at all.
Now, Janet, I love you, so don't go getting mad at me. Now, I'm promoting it, but we just have questions.
We need to know.
We just need to know.
Please put it in.
From one Jackson to another.
Or you know what?
Or just come in here and tell
Yeah,
us.
give her a call. She'll do IG Live with you.
It debuts early January 2022 on Lifetime, and we can't wait. CBS Morning, I talked about that. It looks good with Gayle King, Nate Burleson, and Tony. They're kind of copying off of Good Morning America, but they had a good look.
I love Good Morning America.
Yeah, well, they're copying. So Hulu is raising their prices.
Just gotta stop.
And Sheila E. is going to be helping out Stevie Wonder, who's releasing his first album in 16 years.
I'm here for that. Stevie makes the classics.
He does.
And especially with Sheila, that's a good
that's a
good mashup right there.
That's a good look right there. Dex, how can people get in contact with you?
I'm on Instagram at Dexter. No, I think my name on Instagram is Dex Stuckey, and then I'm on YouTube. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
So check him out. May you have continued success in all that you do.
Thank you.
You giggled a lot.
I do.
Learning with me, but I just feel it's important to give back. A lot of people don't feel that they should give back, and this is why they don't succeed in their career.
I think I was able to stick around so much longer because of you and how much you've like provided. Like I've learned so much. Like literally I started a YouTube channel. Well, it's like my podcast YouTube channel because of you. Like before it's just a podcast. Yeah. But because like seeing how you do things and everything like that, we just said like let's take it to YouTube, and it's been fun.
Oh.
Plus it's cool to go back and see yourself and see like what you did and stuff like that, and I definitely learned that from you.
Wow. Well, I'm glad. You can't be afraid of pouring into another and thinking that it's going to affect you or take away from you. You can't say you've made it if you don't take the time to help someone else. I was a kid when I got in this business, and I had people that helped me. I had some assholes along the way, and I've had people that have been very mean to me. They were mean to Auntie, and I remember that. But I had people who poured into me.
Yes.
And as I came along in my journey, I felt the need to pour into other people because these guys are tomorrow. They're tomorrow. You pour into tomorrow. And never be afraid to just give from your heart, just unselfishly.
It's very rare too. Like that doesn't happen in multiple industries. It's very rare because people are so they want to hold on to what they have.
What about me?
But nobody can take away like you. Like you are gonna be you regardless.
Honey, if God has it for you, can't nobody take it away.
I heard that. Portia heard it too.
Okay.
Like that girl, that
woman. What? You know what?
Don't let no ring stop your happiness. Except for mine.
What does his marriage have to do with your happiness, girl?
Yeah.
Well, if it's for you, God is going to make sure that you have it. I appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you.
Because Auntie, I love y'all. I love you guys. I love giving scoop, pop culture. That is just my thing. Don't put a hammer in my hand and ask me to fix nothing because I'll break something.
Hello?
It's not cute not knowing is what I love to say. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture, Chocolate Divinity, LaToya Charleston, Dex Stuckey Dex. Reach out to them on social media. But it's Tuesday, and this is our little final hurrah. But Dex, you're going to do well.
Thank you.
With whatever you do.